Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Cicih Kurniasih and I am from PDI 1A. And in this occasion, I want to review an ebook. The title is Number the Stars with the author is Lois Lowry. And this book has 158 pages. So, I want to explain about 7 types of patterns of organization or text structures of this ebook. The first we have chronological. So the story told from Annie Mary's point of view, which is the main character of the story. Annie Mary is 10-year-old children who have a best friend named Ellen. Even the parents of Annie Mary, Mr. and Mrs. Johansson, is very closer with Ellen's parents, or we can call they the Rosen family. They live in Copenhagen, Denmark, but sadly, Denmark is being colonized by Germany. And one day, they were faced with a problem when the Germans were going to arrest all the Jews. And the problem is Ellen's family is a Jew. Then, Annie Mary's family tried to save Ellen's family by sending them to a foreign country for a while. And then, the next we have compare and contrast. About compare, the comparison told in the story is about the similarity between Lizzie's hair as a child and Ellen's hair. It was explained in chapter 6 when the soldiers came to Johansson's house to ask whereabouts the Rosens because they knew the closeness between the Johanssons and the Rosens. And the Johanssons asked Ellen to pretend herself as Liz, Annie Mary's sister who died 3 years ago. However, the soldiers were suspicious because Ellen had dark hair, while the other 2 Johansson children, which is Annie Mary and Kirsty, had blonde hair. But luckily, Mr. Johansson swiftly took a photo album which contained the original Annie Mary, Kirsty, and Liz when they were babies, where Liz as a baby had dark and curly hair, just like Ellen's hair for now. And then, about contrast. At the beginning of the chapter, the 2 characters in this story are introduced. They are Annie Mary and Ellen. The author tells about the difference in their body posture, which very contrast, because Ellen has a stocky body while Annie Mary has long legs and is also lanky. And then, the third is order of importance. So, this story teaches about the order of things that are important in the danger. That is, when we have to determine which is more important between education and safety. This is explained in the story, which when Ellen is required not to go to school because the German soldiers must be looking for her whereabouts. And then the third is about sequence. The first is Annie Mary, Ellen, and Kirsty meet with 2 of the German soldiers. And then Mr. Hiss's shop was closed suddenly, and it happened because Mr. Hiss was taken by the soldiers because the Germans were hunting for Jews. Then Johansson's family hid Ellen from soldiers by tricking them that Ellen was their daughter Liz. And Ellen was taken to Uncle Hendrik's house, and then Ellen met with her parents again, and Uncle Hendrik hid the Ellen family on the ship who left for Sweden. And Annie Mary delivered an important box that was left behind and was intercepted by soldiers. And the last, Ellen's family managed to save themselves without being noticed by soldiers. And then the fifth is about spatial. This book is a historical fiction genre, and there are 2 setting places, namely in Copenhagen and Gilleleje, Denmark, and mostly the important event occur at night. And then the sixth is about cause and effect. The cause is Germany and Denmark waged a war that brought Denmark down, and the German will arrest all the Jews in Denmark with special reason that will definitely harm the Jews. And the effect is the German army mobilized soldiers to search for and arrest all Jews. They went to the house of every Jew listed and arrested them. And there are many Jews who tried to escape, including the Rosen family. And the last is about problem and solution. The problem is German soldiers will arrest all the Jews in Denmark, and the reason, which is Ellen's family, are Jewish, and it means that Ellen's family is in danger. And the solution is the Johansson family with all their soul and body tried to help the Rosen family escape by taking them to Uncle Henrik's place in Galilee, which is Galilee is a fishing town that has a safe sea that connects it with Sweden. Mr. and Mrs. Johansson, along with Peter Nelson and Uncle Henrik, planned to take the Rosen family to Sweden to hide. After going through various obstacles that were afraid of the soldiers who were always watching them, the Rosen family finally managed to escape safely to Sweden. And then maybe that's all about my review. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.